Hi everyone, welcome back to Tea and Divinity, where I use divination to give y'all the tea. I had to take a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm back and I'm ready to go. And so today we are going to be doing a self-loved themed pick a card. We're going to see what you can do to help boost your self-love. And so I'm going to have 3 cards for you to choose from. When the cards come up, pause the video, take your time in choosing which card calls out to you. If you want to pick multiple piles, feel free to do so. It's whatever your intuition tells you. And then just jump to the timestamp in the description and we'll be ready to go. So here are the cards. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your self-love reading. We're going to start by looking at the card that you chose. And I shuffled a few oracles for you in advance, so we'll get into that after. And at the end, I'm going to be pulling a few blessings from my blessing bag, and we're going to see what blessings are going to come to you as a result of this boost in self-love, just for fun. But yeah, let's get into it. So the card you chose is I put forth my best efforts in all that I do. So that's beautiful, Pile 1. So what I'm getting with this card is, I think you chose this card because Spirit wants to tell you, I'm hearing give yourself a fair fighting chance. I feel like a lot of you might be my self-sabotagers in the sense that maybe, for example, there's a new endeavor you want to try, right? But then you think to yourself, well, I'm going to suck at this anyway. Like, I don't even get the point in really trying. I'm just going to suck at it. I like, this is like, other people are so much better than me at this. Like, how am I supposed to succeed starting now? And so when you go to actually try and start it, you end up self-sabotaging because you're in that mindset of, oh, I'm not going to be good at this anyway. And so as a result, you might not do how you expect, and then maybe you give up on it. But I think you're going to find that by doing things to help boost your self-love, you're going to find that you make a lot more progress in the things you try and the new projects you start and the new relationships you build and everything, because you're going to realize, no, you know what? The things I care about, they're worth the effort. I'm worth the effort. That's the mindset you're going to be in. And I think you're going to realize, yeah, I deserve to succeed. I deserve for me to give my best efforts and give this my best shot, whatever it is that you're pursuing. I deserve that because I deserve to succeed. And so because of that, you're going to see like you're so much more successful at the things that you do. No one is an expert at when they first try something new. You know, it takes time to get to that point. But even if you try something and you don't do as good or you fail, you're gonna realize like that's just gonna be ammunition for you to like get back up and try again. That's what I'm hearing. It's not gonna discourage you to the point where you give up anymore. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, okay, I failed at that. Well, I'm gonna try a new approach, or I'm gonna come back even stronger. I'm gonna try again. And that's the mindset you're gonna be in once you really cultivate your self-love. So now let's look at the cards I shuffled out for you. We're starting with Aquarius, collaborate, and Midheaven, Pinnacle. Yeah, you guys, so one way you could really boost your self-love is to just put yourself out there. And I know this is outside of your comfort zone, pile one, but I'm really hearing you need to put yourself out there. Like a lot, and a lot of you, for a lot of you, this refers to putting yourself out there on social media, making yourself more seen. So, for example, let's say you make music, you're a musician, right? And maybe you would really like to pursue that as a career, but you're hesitant to like post your music online, like covers on YouTube or uploading your music on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever it is. You're hesitant to actually put yourself out there in that way because you're worried about how you're gonna be received by people. You're worried about, you know, maybe the numbers on your video not doing well, or maybe you're worried that people aren't gonna like your music, and you're hesitant at that. And that's just an example, but I'm saying like there's something you do very well and you need to promote it more. You need to let this talent of yours be seen. Because I feel like whatever this is, you're so talented at it, you're so good at it that it's like it deserves to be put out there into the world. I feel like a lot of people would really resonate with your work, whatever this is, or resonate with your voice. Resonate with the things you have to say, like whatever it is, people need to hear this or need to see this. Like whatever it is, it has a potential to reach a really wide audience and really impact people. And even if this thing is very niche, it's like that little community is really going to resonate with it, and you're going to find that you cultivate this community, this small community, and you even have the power to grow it as well with whatever this is. And I'm hearing this could be intimidating because you have like such a big talent and you're like, I don't know what to do with it. But don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask for help. There's people in your community that are willing to work with you and willing to help you on this. For some of you, this could be literally people you already know. So like friends or family or like mutual connections with people, like a friend of a friend or something like that knows something about the thing that you're wanting to pursue, and they have good knowledge for you. They're going to be willing to help you and collaborate. And if you feel like you don't have people around you right now that can help you with this, that means that you need to do some networking in whatever field or subject that this is. Like reach out to the people you watch or the people you look up to, because I feel like they're going to be willing to collaborate with you. They're going to be willing to work with you. For some of you, you might even find that like someone you look up to in whatever you do, like a mentor or something. So for example, if you've been wanting to make YouTube videos, right? Someone that you watch on YouTube might find your content and like shout you out or something, and that boosts your visibility, and now you have new people checking out your page or something like that. That's just an example, but whatever it is, like someone in that field might even like notice you and shout you out, and that's going to help you amazingly. But it's just a matter of putting yourself out there. And I feel like whatever you do put out there is going to be so loved and well respected, that this is going to help boost your self-love, because you're going to be like, yeah, you know what? I am worthy of this praise. Yeah, I am worthy of this success, because I created something so beautiful, and I am so beautiful. I think this is really going to help yourself see yourself in a higher light. But you just need to know that you're worthy and you are good enough and you can do this. Okay, pile one. So let's look at the next cards. And so now we have write a gratitude list, and we have the number 55 there. So yeah, I definitely feel like change is coming to your world. Like you're gonna be in a whole new level pretty soon. And the other card is 47, sound healing. Okay, one thing I'm hearing is that subliminals might be helpful. So if you don't already use subliminals, maybe consider checking them out. If you're not familiar with what subliminals are, they're basically audios with affirmations hidden underneath whatever the main sound is. Like sometimes it's a song, sometimes it's rain sounds, like it just depends. And there's affirmations hidden under it, so your subconscious hears it, and it's like a way of affirming something. So try looking up self-love subliminals, confidence subliminals, and find like a subliminal maker you trust, because I think that could help boost your self-love immensely as well. But yeah, literally writing a gratitude list for sure, I think is going to help you. And honestly, I think it would help you to do a gratitude list for yourself specifically. So writing out all of the things about yourself that you're grateful for. So for instance, you could be like, I'm grateful for my big heart. I'm grateful for my beauty. I'm grateful for my incredible talent. Like things like that. Just things you love about yourself and things you're grateful for about yourself. Really commit to this list, and you're going to see that it's going to get very long, and you're going to realize, wow, there's so much to love about myself. I am so lovable. Look at all of these amazing qualities that I have. I think actually seeing it on a list is going to make you realize, yeah, like I am worthy of love. I am worthy of self-love. So yeah, try writing it out, because you know, when you get in your head too much, things can get skewed, perspectives can get skewed. That little mean voice in your head that projects your insecurities could seem louder than it actually is. So yeah, write out that gratitude list for yourself for sure. And that's gonna help you not only boost your self-love, but boost your confidence. And yeah, if some of you, you know, suffer from anxiety as well, I feel like sound healing could be helpful for you in that regard. So you could try searching, like right here on YouTube, search sound healing music, and you might find like good frequencies or like music from sound bowls and things like that can really help calm you down, help ease your mind, and just help you relax. Because, you know, that anxious little voice in your head might be getting in the way of you really cultivating the self-love that you have for yourself. So doing things to calm you down, like just like sitting like or laying down with your eyes closed and listening to that sound healing music could help immensely. But yeah, let's look into the next cards. Next, we have chakra cards. So to start, we have 4th chakra, the heart chakra, unconditional love. I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. I give without expecting recognition or acknowledgement in return. When I am loving to others, I am helping bring out the innate love within them so they also feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. I love myself the way I am, not the way I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. And you could pause this and read out these affirmations if you'd like. And next we have the third chakra, the solar plexus, the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, heart chakra work and solar plexus chakra work could be really significant for you in helping to cultivate your self-love. Maybe those chakras are unbalanced for you right now, but yeah, I'm just seeing like showing yourself unconditional love. Like, listen, nobody's perfect. Like, we all have flaws, right? But your flaws don't make you any less deserving of love. You know, maybe I'm you know what I'm sensing? I'm sensing that you guys are the type to have a lot of grace for other people. Like, you're very forgiving of others. Like, you accept people's flaws with open arms. And you show people unconditional love in that way. But when it comes to yourself, you're so hard on yourself. You're so critical of yourself, and you have trouble showing yourself that unconditional love that you show to other people. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to give yourself that unconditional love. You know, fill up your own cup. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? You are so lovable. I feel like you need to hear this, and you're so worthy of love, and that starts from yourself. You know, that doesn't come from an outside source. That starts from yourself. So show yourself that unconditional love. You know, release your past. Maybe you made a lot of mistakes in the past, but guess what? Everyone has. That's human. That's literally the human experience. So forgive yourself. Give yourself the grace that you give others, because you are such a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful person, and you're deserving of love, okay? And yeah, and you know what? If there's anyone in your life that, you know, hasn't been the kindest to you, or makes you feel like you aren't deserving of love, makes you feel like, just makes you feel bad about yourself, cut them out. Cut them out, set, or at least if you can't cut them out completely, because it's complicated or whatever, at least set boundaries with these people, because that what they're projecting onto you is not the truth, all right? Surround yourself with loving people, loving energies, because that's what you deserve, okay? Like, you guys just deserve love. I'm kind of getting fired up right now. And that's probably because of this warrior energy we have coming out. But yeah, you know, the solar plexus I associate with confidence. You really need to work on that confidence for sure. And you realize that you're stronger than you think. You know, I think a lot of you see yourself in kind of a fragile light. Like, okay, this is so sad. I'm hearing some of you see yourself as broken. It's not the truth. Like, you're not broken. You're incredibly strong. And you know, kind of look at how, like, look back and look at how far you've come, because I feel like there's so much you've overcome in your life that you've really kind of taken for granted, and in the sense that it's like you just don't realize how many obstacles you've overcome, because maybe you just haven't stepped back and looked at it from a bird's eye view, because when you're in it, it's hard to see things objectively. And maybe you think, oh, well, everyone struggles, everyone has to go through this, but it's like, no, a lot of you have been through more than most, and you've overcome it, and you're still here, and I'm so happy that you're still here. And celebrate yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, because what you've done in this life so far is amazing. Like, you should be proud of yourself. Like, be proud, please, because you have been through a lot. And I'm getting this, despite all of the strength you've had, you haven't even reached your full potential yet. Oh my gosh, you have so much untapped potential. And as soon as you realize this, and you allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone and kind of unleash this potential, your self-love is going to go through the roof. And I see you just becoming so magnetic and getting everything you desire, and things are going to get easier for you. That's not to say, like, all the obstacles are just going to melt away. That's not to say life is just going to be an easy ride from now on. Like, of course not, but it is going to get easier, and you are going to navigate these challenges easier. And you're not going to be discouraged by, the first obstacle you come across in your new path. You know what I mean? Because maybe in the past, you had the mindset of, oh, I can't handle another obstacle. I can't go through this. I'm just going to turn right back around and try another path. That's going to change in the sense that now you're going to be like, you know what? I could tackle this. I've tackled a bunch of stuff before, and I've come out the other side. I could do this. I could walk down this new path, and that's exactly what you're going to do. So yeah, that's beautiful, pile one. Let's get into the next cards. So next we have Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And we have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So yeah, pile one, cut out anything that is a threat to your stability. And I'm hearing energy vampires. So yeah, anyone that sucks your energy or that adds chaos into your life, and it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a situation or a circumstance or an environment, cut it out. Move away, set boundaries at the very least, like, cut it out, because it's just threatening your foundation. Like, you can't build a solid foundation for yourself if you have someone or something coming in and shaking up that foundation, doing an earthquake right through that foundation, like, every chance that they get. You know what I mean? There's a lot that it's time for you to cut ties with. And once you do that, you're going to create space to attract new, beautiful things into your life. There's definitely someone or something that's making you feel like you're not good enough. And that's really taken a hit to your self-love, I feel like. Once you cut that out, I'm hearing a lot of you, there's like a narcissistic person you need to cut out. There might be someone that plays into your abandonment wounds or your childhood wounds, and purposely manipulates you, like using those wounds as like ammunition, that this person needs to go. That might only resonate for some of you, but if that does resonate, yeah, this person needs to go, because they're purposefully trying to keep your self-love low so that you stick around. Once you cut this person out, like, I'm getting this image of like just flowers blooming, like you're gonna be blossoming. Your self-love is gonna be blossoming again, and that's beautiful. But yeah, pile one, basically cut out inconsistent people and inconsistent circumstances, and just commit to the things you really care about, and the things that deserve your commitment, and the people that deserve your commitment. And finally, we have, today I make a difference. Today I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. And this is so similar to the card you picked, which said, I put forth my best efforts in all that I do. So I love that synchronicity right there. And the other one is, today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. Oh my gosh, yeah, pile one. So basically, remind yourself that you have a purpose in this world, and you're destined to fulfill that purpose. You can leave your mark in this world. Some of you might have this mindset of like, like, what's the point of me even doing this? Like, it's not going to make a difference. Like, I'm just one person. How can I make the world a better place if I'm just one person? Like, what am I going to do? I'm here to tell you, you can definitely make a difference. At least you could light up your corner of the world wherever you're at. Like, you have that power, because you know what, pile one, I'm getting major light worker vibes. Like, you are a light worker. Just by spreading your light out there, you can make a world of a difference. You could literally change lives. And then those people whose lives you change, they can change other people's lives. And next thing you know, like, look at how many lives you've affected, whether directly or indirectly. And that's beautiful, pile one. That's beautiful. So, don't give up. Don't give up. Even if you start something and maybe you feel like, you're not getting you're not getting any audience, or you're not getting the views, or whatever it is that applies to your situation, just know that even if you get 2 views on a video that you post, or a song, or whatever it is, you made a difference for those 2 people. Like, and that's just the truth. And if you keep working at this, it's only gonna grow. Your audience is only gonna grow, and you're gonna have a higher reach. You just gotta push through and keep working hard at whatever it is. Put it out there. Put whatever it is, pile one, please post it. Please put it out there, because you are going to make a difference. Even if it's intimidating and you think that it's not going to do much, it is. Trust me, it is. So give it your best shot, because that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve. And yeah, just remember, you have control over your own life as well. Anyone that makes you feel like you're not the main character in your own life, that whatever happens in your life is at their mercy, those are the people you need to cut out, because that's not the truth. You are the leader of your own life, or at least you should be. And if there's anyone that's taking away from your happiness, they need to go, pile one. They need to go. If you're worried that by cutting out this person or these people that you might be alone, You won't be alone for long, but I am hearing it could be helpful for you to use that alone time to really invest in your self-love, because when your self-love is in a good place, you don't mind spending time alone. You don't mind being by yourself because you love yourself. And when you're by yourself, you feel like you're still in good company. So those are the cards I have for you, pile one. We're going to end by looking at what blessings are going to come in for you after you have this boost in self-love as a bit of motivation so that you actually commit to your self-love journey. So yeah, I have my blessings bag right here. We are going to see, pile one, what blessings are coming in for you after you boost your self-love. Okay, let's see. We have a few. Okay, so to start off, we have leadership. So you might find that in whatever new endeavor you start, you might end up in a leadership position. So if this is like starting like an official new job, maybe you rise up in the ranks really quick and you get a manager or supervisor position really quickly or something like that. Or if this is something that's a little more niche, like if you resonate with like just putting music out there, you might find that you do something that's really unique and you become a leader in whatever field that you're doing. But yeah, that's awesome. And then next we have partner in crime. So yeah, like I said, there's someone that wants to help you out in your circle. It's either someone like already like in your social circle, or this is someone you're gonna meet by like networking or something like that. But there's someone that wants to work with you and help you out for sure. And next we have right place, right time. So yeah, there's something divine that your guides want to bring you into alignment with. But I'm hearing them be like, we can't put you in a right place, right time moment if you don't leave the house. We can't get you discovered if you never post anything. You know what I mean? It's a matter of putting yourself out there so that your guides and spirit are able to bring these fated moments towards you. And yes, next we have releasing the past. So yeah, that goes back to me saying, forgive yourself for your past and release it, because, the past doesn't determine who you are. Who you are is who you are in the present moment. Okay, so let's live in the present. And oh my gosh, next we have balanced heart chakra. So yeah, we literally had a heart chakra card come out for you. So yeah, I just feel like your heart is just gonna be so much more open to receiving love, because love starts with yourself. Your self-love should be in a good place, because that is how you're gonna attract the love you deserve from other people as well. And oh my gosh, the last one, we have a viral post. Pile one, come on. You need to post whatever this is. I'm curious. So if you're comfortable sharing, feel free to comment whatever it is that you're working on or whatever it is you want to put out there into the world. Feel free to let me know. I'd love to know. But is this not confirmation, pile one? You are going to be big. Like, you are going to reach people. I promise you. Just push through the early stages. You will get there. You're gonna have a post that goes viral, or at least you're gonna build a good audience for yourself. And that is so exciting. Pile one, I love this for you. I really hope you put whatever it is out you're doing out there, because it's gonna make a difference. But that's what I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your self-love reading. We're going to start by looking at the card that you chose, and then I'm going to get into the oracles that I shuffled for you. And then at the end, we're going to be pulling from my blessing bag to see what blessings you are going to be receiving after you boost your self-love in this way, as a bit of motivation. So yeah, let's look at the card you chose. You chose, I have the power to make decisions that serve my purpose. So one thing I'm getting with this pile too is that one way you could boost your self-love is to start trusting in yourself. I feel like you could doubt your decisions a lot. Maybe, you don't know how to effectively tell the difference between intuition and anxiety. And so that kind of blurs your decision makings a little bit. And so you doubt yourself and you second guess your decisions a lot. Like, did I do the right thing, or am I doing the right thing? Like, what if this, and this goes wrong? But I'm hearing you just got to trust yourself more, because you deep down, you know what's good for you, and there's no better person than yourself to make decisions about your life and your purpose. So build that confidence in your decision making, and that's going to make things a lot easier for you. But let's get into the other cards I shuffled for you. So starting off, we have first house, arrival. And we have Scorpio, investigate. Interesting. So first off, with the first house, that has to do with your physical appearance. So I'm getting that, one way you could help boost your self-love is to do things that make you feel more beautiful. And so this could be in line with more of the kind of stereotypical type of self-care of like doing a face mask or getting your hair done, or wearing an outfit that makes you feel confident, or learning how to do makeup if you wear makeup, and things like that. Things that make you feel more physically beautiful. I think that's gonna help boost your confidence, because it's not doing these things to impress other people. No. Like we're talking about self-love here, right? When you look good, you feel good, and that's just a fact, and that's gonna help boost your confidence in a way that allows you to feel like, yeah, you have the power to make these decisions. And so an example of this I'm getting is like, let's say you're currently like job hunting, right? You're applying for jobs. It could help if like, and this is just an example, but it could help like when you're applying for jobs, dress like how you would in the workplace, like business casual, or you could even go all out and wear like a business type of suit or something like that. Like really like play the part and dress up, and that's gonna help manifest whatever you want, and boost that self-love for yourself. Because if for example, you're applying to jobs in your pajamas, maybe it's harder to envision yourself in that said job you're applying for, and you don't feel as confident. So whatever it is you're currently trying to manifest, it could help to actually look the part for what you're trying to do. But then we have Scorpio here as well. So you know what I'm getting? Don't keep things so surface level anymore. I feel like, because yes, we have the first house here, which is pretty surface level, but we also have Scorpio. So don't be afraid to dive deeper under the surface. Something that's really going to help with your self-love, pile 2, is shadow work for sure. Yeah. Shadow work is going to help you because, you know, it's easy to love your light, right? It's easy to love like the good things about yourself or the things that you're willing to show off to other people. But it's not as easy to love your shadow self as well, your shadow qualities, because, you know, you hide them for a reason. You're not as proud of these things about yourself, and you don't show them off. But by doing shadow work, it's going to help you be more understanding and empathetic towards yourself. And, you know, in my opinion, you can't fully love yourself if you don't love your shadow self as well, right? And self-love isn't always your self-love journey and your healing journey. That's not always pretty. It's not always love and light and you know and just easy things like that. No, it's also about diving deep into the things that maybe you don't like about yourself, the things you aren't so proud of about yourself, and learning to really love and understand them, because that's still you as well. By just shunning those things away and pretending that it doesn't exist, that isn't true love. Like, that's not having true love for yourself. Learn to dive deep into your inner workings of the soul, and learn to love the things about yourself you've kept hidden for so long. And, you know, we also have the first house with that. So don't be afraid to show those things off to people as well. You know, if you find the confidence to really show off your shadow self, and maybe it pushes some people away, those people probably aren't meant to be in your life anyway. And it's just going to help you realize, you know, who's really about you and who's not, right? Because if people only love you at your best and like on your good days, like they're not worthy. They're not worthy of your energy, and not worthy enough to keep around. Because you deserve unconditional love, pile 2. Not just someone, or not just people that love only the best things about you and don't have tolerance for anything else, you know? So yeah, do that shadow work for sure. But the next cards we have are Hydrate and Soak in a Bath. Okay, major water energy. And we literally had a water sign come out with the Scorpio card. So, okay. A lot of you probably have water placements, but yeah, your physical health is really being highlighted here as well. So make sure you stay hydrated, drink enough water, treat your body with the love and respect it deserves. If you struggle with body positivity, try searching for body positive affirmations and really hone in on those, and try infusing your water with positive energy before you drink it as well. That's really going to help with your self-love, especially when it comes to loving your body and loving your appearance. And yeah, just show your body the respect it deserves. Some of you have been working really hard and you need a break as well. Yeah, take time to rest and recharge. You could literally try like drawing a bath for yourself and relaxing in that way. or just, taking a day off, spending a day in bed, whatever it is, try that. But water is really significant. A lot of you need to get to some sort of body of water. If you have a beach by you, try going to the beach, or at least like a pool, or just something you could just soak in the water. At the very least, take like an intentional shower, and just really envision yourself cleansing off all of that negative energy that's been sticking to you. But yeah, you guys are in need of a cleanse for sure. So cleansing techniques, especially cleansing techniques that involve water, are really going to help your self-love for sure. And I'm finding myself getting really thirsty right now. So yeah, a lot of you definitely need to be drinking more water. But yeah, okay. And so the next cards we have the third chakra, solar plexus, personal power. I choose to be myself and to express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and the situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself, and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitive. And you could pause and read these affirmations out loud if you would like. And next up, we have the first chakra, the base chakra, instinct. I trust that my instincts are correct, and I let my natural intuitive feelings guide me forwards. I will know what I need to do and how to respond with wisdom to situations that come my way. I have an innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what service I am called to do. I believe in myself. Okay, beautiful. So the solar plexus chakra and the base or root chakra could be significant for you. Focusing on healing those could be really beneficial to your self-love journey. But yeah, pile two, we really need to work on that confidence as well. And yeah, I feel like just doing that shadow work we talked about is really going to help with this confidence for sure. Because, if you feel like there's a lot you're hiding from the world, if you feel like there's a lot that you're insecure about yourself, and listen, that's normal. Every single human, every person has insecurities. That's normal. But if you let your insecurities get in the way of your everyday life, or get in the way of your purpose on this world, if you let that get in the way from letting yourself shine and putting yourself out there, that's when it becomes a problem, and that's when it becomes important for you to really work on those insecurities and help ground yourself in the sense that you're like, no, like I'm worthy of love. I'm an amazing person. I'm a great person. I'm just human. And yeah, that's really going to help with your self-love. But a lot of you need to trust your instincts more for sure. Like you have an incredibly strong intuition, pile too. Like, I'm here to confirm that with all of this water energy and Scorpio coming out, your intuition is on point. But it's a matter of trusting your intuition, because your intuition can give you signs all day. But if you don't trust your intuition, if you're ignoring those signs that it's trying to tell you, it's not going to help you out. It's not going to be helpful. Use your intuition to help you make decisions. Don't overly rely on logic. Of course, logic is important, but don't only use logic and neglect your intuition as a result, because that's how you get into an overthinking type of energy. Trust your intuition, because your intuition and your instincts are on point. And they're trying to show you the way here. If you've been feeling lost in life or about something specific, your intuition has the answers. Just try your best to quiet down your mind and sit in stillness. And that's like meditation, for example. And that is how the answers are going to come to you, pile 2. Just believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. And know that your purpose on this earth is huge. So don't sabotage that. Trust yourself. And next, we have 3 of these cards coming out for you guys. So next we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. We have girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charged or used, enable, boundaries. And we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So pile 2, you need to protect your energy for sure. There is someone who, even if you cut ties with, they're still watching you. And it's affecting your energy. You feel this person. Because pile 2, like I said, your intuition is on point. And your energy has been really affected by this person. Yeah, there is someone who is like watching your every move. And it's affecting your energy. So and affecting your self-love, because it's coming up in this reading. So, you know what? Up your spiritual protection, pile 2. That's what I'm seeing. Up your spiritual protection. If you know who this person is and they're still around, set boundaries with this person. Because you know what, pile 2, I think a lot of you are feeling this person's energy. If you've been feeling a little more like insecure lately, unsure of yourself, or a little more anxious than usual, it definitely could be this person's energy, because this person is getting anxious that you're just going to leave them behind completely, and you're feeling this energy. So be mindful of that. Really learn how to discern what energy is yours and what energy you're picking up from other people. Because that's going to help with your self-love as well. Knowing that, not all of this negative energy you're feeling is your own. But yeah, on the flip end of that, I'm seeing that for others of you, this is a message of maybe you're still stuck on someone that you shouldn't be, in the sense that this person is just not good for you. I know this word gets thrown around a lot, but this person could have narcissistic tendencies, or they could have used you in the past. If you still feel stuck on this person, it's important to cut them out. And I'm hearing cut them out completely, because some of you might be in this energy of like, well, like I'm not talking to them anymore, but I'll still check their page, like their Instagram every now and then, or their Facebook or whatever it is. No, Spirit is saying no, that's not going to cut it. You need to cut this person off completely. Stop looking back at them. Stop watching them, because it's still keeping you linked to this person. The only way you're going to be able to fully cut ties with this person is if you fully cut ties and you don't pay them any mind anymore. So yeah, that's just a message for some of you. Just take it as it resonates. But there's definitely someone who has been trying to take your power away, and that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna cut it, is what Spirit is saying. This person needs to go. And next we have, today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. And we have, today I feel healthy. Today my mind is clear, my body is healthy, and my soul is at peace. So yeah, physical health keeps coming up in this reading. So pile 2, make sure you take care of your body. Make sure you take care of your physical health, but also not even just your physical health. Take care of your emotional health as well, because we do have a lot of water energy coming up. Just health in general is really being highlighted here. It's hard to feel your best if your body feels tired, if it feels exhausted, or if you feel emotionally drained and exhausted as well. It's hard to feel your best. It's hard to feel like you love yourself in those situations. So take care of those health issues first, in the best way you can, and that's really going to help your self-love for sure. But yeah, I also see that tapping into your creative energy, because I do associate water energy with creative energy as well. I feel like you have a lot of untapped creativity to tap into, pile 2. It's just a matter of letting yourself get into that creative space and trusting yourself enough to let your creativity shine and let your ideas come to life. Yeah, you have a lot of amazing ideas that are just waiting to be cultivated. So trust in that, and trust in yourself, and play with that creative energy that you have, pile 2, because you could create wonderful things. But yeah, we're gonna end off with getting some blessings for you. We're gonna be seeing from my blessings bag what blessings are gonna come to you after you boost your self-love, as a bit of motivation. So let's see. Spirit, what blessings is pile 2 gonna receive after they boost their self-love? Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so we have time and nature. Yeah, a lot of you need to get out there and get near bodies of water, ocean, lake, pond, river, whatever it is. If you really can't find a body of water, at least getting out in nature is going to be really helpful and grounding to you as well. A lot of you could really need grounding, especially since we got a root chakra card come out. And that makes sense with all of this water energy. Grounding, spending time in nature is going to be really healing for you. And speaking of, we have healing coming out as a blessing. So yeah, commit to your healing journey, pile 2, because it's going to be so worth it. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be pretty, but it'll be worth it in the end. And, there's no end point to healing. It's not a point. You never get to a point where you're like, I'm fully healed. Like that's just not possible for a human. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't not commit to this healing journey, because it is going to help you it is going to help you feel better in the end and feel better about yourself. And we have sacral chakra coming out as well. So yeah, that ties back into that creative energy I was talking about, because the sacral chakra is all about creativity. I'm hearing inner child healing as well could be helpful as well. Getting into that inner child mindset is going to help you unleash that creativity too, if you feel like your creative energy has been blocked lately. So yeah, sacral chakra healing could be helpful as well. And then we have new mindset. So yeah, you're going to be in a brand new mindset, pile 2. And I feel like it's going to be not only a more grounded mindset, but a more positive one and a more loving one, because your self-love is going to be up. And finally, we have emotional maturity. Yeah, pile 2. Yes. Yeah, you know what? Running from your emotions isn't going to make them go away, and it definitely doesn't help with your emotional maturity. By diving deep into those repressed emotions and those hidden emotions, and facing them head on, and working through them, that's how you build this emotional maturity. And you're gonna feel much more stable and much more equipped to handle these big emotional changes that might come your way, because that's what life is, right? So yeah, I just see your confidence building and you feeling like, yeah, you could handle whatever comes your way. You could handle life. You can move through life like water. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, pile 2. Love that for you guys. I hope this helped. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your self-love reading. We're going to start by looking at the card that you chose, and then we're going to get into the oracles I shuffled for you. And then at the end, we are going to be pulling some blessings from my blessing bag to see what blessings are going to come your way after you boost your self-love in this way, as a bit of motivation. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the card you chose. We have, I honor and respect myself. Beautiful. So yeah, pile 3, you could boost your self-love by giving yourself the respect you deserve, giving yourself the respect that you tend to give other people, but not yourself. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to be honored as well. And that starts from yourself, you know? You could show others how to respect you by respecting yourself first. But I'm also noticing from this card, we have this person doing a yoga pose on it. So yoga could be significant for you. Maybe doing some sort of physical activity like yoga could be really helpful for you. I think yoga is a wonderful grounding technique, and that could really help you, make you feel better about yourself. It doesn't have to be yoga specifically, but some sort of light physical activity. But so let's get into your cards now. So we have, to start off, we have the 10th house, authority. And we have North Node, future. Yeah, so pile 3. What I'm getting is that you really need to push yourself out of your comfort zone for sure. Do the things that, you know, seem hard or are hard. Like, for example, this person climbing up this whole mountain, hiking up a mountain here. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's going to be a long journey, but it's worth it. Try it out anyway. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Because you deserve to grow. Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone is how you grow as a person. If you stay stuck in one spot your whole life, you know, there's not a lot of room for growth in that one spot, right? I feel like pile 3, you're outgrowing the box that you've been in. It's time for you to get out of that little box and explore the world more, for sure. And definitely take yourself more seriously as well. Pile 3, I feel like you tend to, or you have in the past, given your power away, or too much of your power away, to authority figures. Or there's been people that you just put on a pedestal, and as a result, you just saw yourself as lesser than them. And that has to go. that has to go. Pile 3, you need to realize that you should be up on that pedestal with these people. You're on the same level as them, and you have the potential to really be a pioneer in whatever it is that you do. Some of you might have recently stepped into a leadership position, or you will enter a leadership position pretty soon, and you might be doubting yourself, or doubting your capabilities as a leader. And maybe you're worried about, oh, what if people don't take me seriously as a leader? What if people don't respect me? Because maybe for some of you, this is like you're getting a promotion or something like that. And you're worried that people are still going to see you in that position you were at before, that lower position. And I'm here to tell you, like, as long as you build up that confidence in yourself and you take yourself seriously and you respect yourself, that's going to shine through to other people. It's like what I said before when I saw that first card. It's like you show people how to respect you by how you respect yourself, right? So if you come through in that timid energy of like, oh, like I'm shy and I don't know if people are gonna take me seriously, and I feel like this role is too big for me. I feel like I'm out of my depth here. That's the energy you're gonna put out there. If you come through in this like leader energy of like, yeah, I'm here, like, respect me. Obviously not in a what's that word for it? Not in a like a tyrant type of way, like not in a overly egotistical way, but just having the energy of a good leader, that's going to make people respect you. But it starts with yourself. And so boost your self-love in this way, because it's just going to radiate off of you. And yeah. But let's get into your next cards. Pile 3, we have connect with the earth. Okay. Okay, so this is an 18 plus message. Okay, 18 plus only. We have sex, and we have rest. Okay, pile 3, so multiple messages coming through. For starters, definitely get out in nature more. Connect with the earth. Ground yourself. And we literally have this person in this card out in the mountains going on a hike here. So yeah, get out in nature. Maybe go on a hike if that resonates with you, because that's a great way to get grounded in nature. But yeah, you could do things like meditating in nature, or just sitting out in nature, sitting in the grass, or oh my god, I forgot the word for it. I forgot what this is called, but it's when you stand barefoot out in the soil. Doing that is a great way to connect with the earth as well. Yeah, because you know what? The earth and Mother Nature, they have so much love for you. And when you feel that love from the earth by connecting with it, that is such a great way to boost your own self-love. Because if you realize, oh, I'm so loved by the earth, I'm so loved by Mother Nature, that's one of the best feelings in the world, honestly. Honestly, that's one of the best feelings. And that is a great way to help boost your own self-love. But something I'm also seeing is, yeah, definitely some sort of physical activity that makes you feel good, but isn't too strenuous, is going to be helpful. So we did have that yoga example from before. And we also have like this hiking imagery coming up, but hiking can be intense, but it doesn't have to be. You could look up like easy hiking trails or beginner hiking trails in your area and start from there. Go on a light hike, or even just to walk through your neighborhood. And we also have this example of sex, so that's physical activity too. That will make you feel good. But yeah, just don't do anything that's going to be too hard on yourself or be too hard on your body, especially if you're new to exercising or new to physical activity. Start small so you don't get overwhelmed. But yeah. And I'm getting a message for a few of you. If you have some sort of sexual trauma, it could be a good idea to help work through that at this time. This could be done by, going to therapy for this, for example. But yeah, for some of you, if this is a message for maybe like one or two of you, but if you've been like, if you're like in a relationship, for example, or a connection with someone, and you have been feeling like you need a break from having sex or intimacy or something like that, don't be afraid to like tell your partner this, because you might put pressure on yourself to think like, oh, like I'm in a relationship, for instance. I'm in a relationship, and so this is expected of me. But if you feel like you need a break for whatever reason, maybe because you resonate with what I said before, you have some sort of sexual trauma to work through, please don't be afraid to take that break, okay? Don't force yourself to do anything you're not comfortable doing. Some of you are actually considering taking like a celibacy break, and that's completely fine. Do whatever works for you. Don't let another person or don't let society make you think that that's not cool to do or not a good idea to do it. Like, nah, do whatever works for you, okay? But for others of you, you might resonate with actually wanting to express yourself sexually more, and do things sexually that are out of your comfort zone. So exploring different things in the bedroom, for instance, or even just being like out and proud about your sexuality, whatever it is. I definitely see sex being significant here. But switching gears a little bit, another message I'm getting is that I feel like you guys put a lot of expectations and pressure on yourself to meet certain standards, and as a result you could end up working really hard or burning yourself out. I'm literally wearing a shirt that says burnt out, and maybe that's why I was called to wear it today. Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm feeling like you guys are at risk at burnout a lot. And so it's important to get that rest. Some of you might feel guilty for resting for whatever reason, because you have that in your mind of like, no, I need to push through. I need to keep working. Like, what am I doing laying down? What am I doing sitting down? I need to get to work. It's important as a self-care practice to implement appropriate times to rest and recharge that aren't just sleeping. You know what I mean? Like taking breaks throughout your day, taking days off, like having self-care days. That's important. That's critical to your self-love, because if you work so hard, you allow yourself to get burnt out. That's not treating your body with the love it deserves, right? So make sure to implement these breaks for yourself as well. But let's get more cards next up. And we have 3 cards coming out again with this deck. We have third chakra, solar plexus, self-discipline. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forward and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. And feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read out these affirmations yourself. And next up, we have the sixth chakra, third eye chakra, acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. And we have fourth chakra, heart chakra, radiate warmth and sincerity. I am open to sharing, accepting, communicating, and connecting with others as I focus on this moment, not the past or the future. A smile, a kind-hearted way of speaking, or a hug goes a long way towards uplifting others. I offer care and support where I can without rescuing. I nurture and respect my relationships. So one thing I'm hearing, pile 3, right off the bat is that in an effort to be taken seriously by the people around you, you might feel like you have to be a little hard on these people, or like have a tough love approach, and by being caring or something like that towards these people you're trying to get this respect from, it might be seen as a weakness, and I'm saying that's not the case at all. Don't be, because pile 3, you have a big heart, and don't be afraid to share that with people. You know, good leaders give people compliments, they give people praise, they let people know they're doing a good job, and they care about the people that they're leading. So remember that. You don't have to be a hard ass, you know what I mean? You have a big heart, and don't be afraid to share that love with people, because I feel like it's going to help you, make you feel better about yourself as well. To withhold love from people, that's not your true nature, and I feel like you might end up feeling a little guilty, or not feeling as good about yourself if you purposely withhold love from people in that way. But yeah, I'm also getting, if there's some sort of goal that you're trying to achieve, it could be helpful to implement some sort of routine to keep you disciplined towards this goal. I'm hearing, because I keep looking at this this card with this mountain on it, and I heard that, you know, it takes discipline to be able to climb Mount Everest. Not to say that's you're climbing Mount Everest. I mean, if you are, cool, like, that's awesome, power to you, but that's just a metaphor. But yeah, implement things that are really going to keep you in line with this discipline. And I feel like you guys are already pretty disciplined people. That's just what I'm getting. But just make sure to implement things that keep that imbalanced. But at the same time, don't be afraid to have your fun. Like, have a good balance of work and play, you know what I mean? But another thing I'm getting with this third eye chakra card coming out, acknowledge spirit. Yeah, getting out in nature is definitely going to help you connect with your guides and help you connect with a higher power. So whatever you believe in, whether that's God, whether that's spirit, whether that's angels, whether that's I'm hearing fairies for some of you. Okay, interesting. It could be fairies. Literally whatever it is, or maybe just the universe, or even your higher self. You know, whatever it is that's the higher power that you resonate with. Spending time in nature is going to help you connect with that higher power for sure. And yeah, it's going to help you connect with your guides. By sitting out in silence, like I'm literally picturing like you just sitting in a field of grass, like sitting in a field of grass and just in pure silence, like just meditating. That's when clarity is going to come to you. That's when guidance is going to come to you. That's when your guides are going to be able to deliver the messages they've been trying to give you for so long. Because if you're constantly on go and you're constantly busy, and your mind constantly has a million things to think about, it's harder for your guides to deliver these messages to you. So by getting grounded out in nature, that's definitely going to help you connect with spirit and connect with the guidance and the intuition and the wisdom that you need to help you navigate through life. But yeah, let's move on to the next cards now. Next, we have self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And we have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. So I know it didn't come out, but I'm hearing the sacral chakra could be significant for you as well with that inner child healing. Inner child healing could be incredibly helpful, especially if you tend to be this, disciplined, like work-oriented person. It's important to help connect to your inner child and do things that that help you have fun and help you tap into your creative self again. That's going to help boost your self-love as well. But yeah, really do things to remind you of your self-worth. We have shadow work coming up here, so shadow work could be helpful. But I'm getting this message that reading affirmations in the mirror could be really helpful for you guys. Like positive affirmations that make you feel good about yourself. That absolutely is going to be helpful for you. But also having like self-care days and treating yourself and showing yourself that love and appreciation. Yeah, self-care days are coming up strong for you guys. So you definitely need to rest and recharge. Like you need a break, pile 3. That's what I'm getting. You need a break. But yeah, really celebrate yourself as well. That's coming through as well. Celebrate yourself because you have evolved and transformed so much. Pat yourself on the back for that. Like you definitely went from like caterpillar to butterfly here. So celebrate that. You have transformed greatly these past few years is something I'm hearing. Or you could be in the midst of a transformation. And that's something to celebrate because you have come so far. So yeah, really pat yourself on the back for that, pile 3. You deserve to be celebrated. And you deserve to be treated and pampered. Especially coming from yourself. So treat yourself, pile 3. You deserve it. And next up we have, today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all of the wonderful things in this life. And we have, today I live in the present. Today I will start with a smile. I am in control of my attitude. So yeah, pile 3, just remember you're the leader of your own life here. You control your own narrative. You write your own story. Nobody else does. And honestly, a good way to get into that energy is to practice mindfulness. And again, meditating, getting out of nature is one of the best tried and true ways of practicing mindfulness, living in the present. That is going to help you connect with your true purpose. And it's not only going to boost your respect for your surroundings, respect for nature, respect for the present moment. It's also going to do that for yourself as well. Absolutely. Practice gratitude and realize that there's so much that you have to be grateful for. You know, just take a moment to pause and reflect and practice gratitude. That's going to boost your self-love immensely. So pile 3, we are going to end with getting some blessings from my blessing bag over here. We are going to be seeing what blessings you're going to receive after you boost your self-love as a bit of motivation. So let's see, Spirit. What blessings is pile 3 going to receive after they boost their self-love? Okay, let's get a few here. Boom. All right. So let's see what we have. So right off the bat, we have passion. So yeah, you could be finding your passion for something again. Especially if you've been feeling kind of bored or restless or aimless in your life recently, you're going to be finding your passion come back to you again. And we have kindness. So that's beautiful. So yeah, treating yourself with more kindness, I think, is going to attract more kindness towards you. And so, for example, let's say one day you're like, oh, let me treat myself. Let me go to my favorite coffee place and get myself a coffee. That's just an example, but let's say it's that. And then, you know, a few days later at your workplace, someone is like, hey, I brought you a coffee. And you're like, oh, that's so sweet. It's like you're going to be attracting more acts of kindness as you show yourself more kindness. And yeah, next we have peace. Absolutely. You're going to be adding peace into your life for sure. And that goes back to that mindfulness and that groundedness. That helps boost your inner peace. And okay, next we have beating competition. So yeah, once you boost your self-love, you're going to be an unstoppable force, pile 3. I mean, you're already a force to be reckoned with. Like, I see you doing big things, but you're going to be truly unstoppable once you boost that self-love and confidence in yourself. And oh my gosh, next we have breaking records. Yes. Bro, what did I say? What did I say? Like, you are going to be unstoppable. You're out here beating the competition, breaking records. Like, that's amazing. And next we have new idea. So you might be getting a great new idea soon on how to elevate your status. And I'm hearing elevate your career as well. So that's amazing. And lastly, we have hermit mode. So yeah, lastly, I see this boost in self-love is going to help you get more comfortable with being by yourself and being alone. Maybe some of you have used people as distractions in the past. And so as a result, it was more difficult for you to be on your own, but that's going to change with this boost in self-love. You're going to love spending time with just yourself, and you're going to crave it even. But yeah, that's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this helped. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.